Good day, good day, good day, my friends. My name is Raphael. There it is in dry erase. Now it's official. Today is April 30th, so happy Monday to everyone in Cashland. You know, the great philosopher Michael Bublé once said jazz is like a really great blues band that fell down the stairs, which is perfect because today is International Jazz Day. Happy International Jazz Day, one and all. This has got to be one of the easiest days to celebrate. You know, I mean, you have Earth Day, you have to ride a bike to work. On Thanksgiving, you have to see your relatives. And on Columbus Day, you have to convince a nation to fund you to find a new route to India. But International Jazz Day is all about listening to great jazz music. And just in case you didn't have a chance earlier today, why don't we do it now? Let's listen to some funky jazz music. Here we go. Yeah, with saxophones. Hey, you know what? You were listening to a Japanese group playing New Donk City. That's right, pretty neat, huh? Now, let's do some shout-outs. Shout-outs are also very neat for all you fine folks out there. The first one comes from Joey Beffis. He tweets, "Hi," and just hi. There's nothing else, no other characters. You know, Joey, you are allowed more characters, but that's fine if you just want to keep it at that. Joey probably abbreviates July as well. J-U-L. Oh, I'm just too exhausted to do the Y. I can't do it. All right, and John Stimmick tweets, "Been playing about a month now, and I love it, even though I've only won around 50 cents. That is a good attitude." He also says that the family adopted a new dog. The kids named her Snuggles. Can we take a picture? Look at that picture of Snuggles. How cute is that? I like getting ready for this round of the Cash Show. Snuggles just relaxing. And Chantel Marie tweets, "I think you could say I was dedicated." Let's take a pic of that. Look at this. Now, what that is that's a schedule that she set up on her phone, and that is an alarm to remind her. So she's like, you know what? Forget the whole push notification thing. I'm just setting the alarms on the phone. I don't want to miss a show. And you're not missing the show because you are here right now, and it is time for some trivia. Here we go. Question number 1 on this fine Monday evening. What baked good is also a word used to refer to something acidic in taste? Pie, tart, or scone? All right, beginning this round of the Cash Show on a tasty note. You know, it could also be used to describe a British person if you're British. "Oh, she's such an old tart." That's what they all sound like, by the way, in my ears at least. The answer, of course, is tart. A sweet can be a tart, and all tarts are sweet, but not all sweets are tart, and not all tarts are sweet. Sweet tarts? That's a lot of sweets and tarts going on there. Number 2, here we go. What kind of animal is the black mamba? Cat, snake, or bear? Now, basketball fans may recognize the Black Mamba as the nickname of Laker great Kobe Bryant. Kobe. Your answer is snake. For all the people that got that right, you're moving on to our next question here on this round of the Cash Show. The mamba is one of the most venomous snakes in the world, not a world-class athlete. So if you are bitten, you will not gain super basketball powers. You will die. Just a heads up. Heads up to number 3, coming at you right now. HR is an abbreviation of which 2 words? Human resources, higher recruitment, or happiness representative? Now, keeping with the sports theme, if you are a baseball pitcher, the last thing you want to think about are HRs, aka home runs. And for many employees, the last thing you want to think about is HR, or your answer, human resources. Scary department sometimes. The human resources department is responsible for educating employees about company policies, investigating employee claims, and firing you. But it's mostly the last one, though. Hopefully not. Number 4. You know what? This is probably a good time to remind you that we have our lucky spin coming up at the end of next game tonight. Okay, so keep that in mind for all the people that weren't sure. Lucky spin is back after the next game tonight. Number 4. A heptagon is a shape with how many sides? 4, 7, or 8? You know, I grew up next to the Gone family, and they were always in great shape. Hashtag dad joke. Yes. Your answer is 7. I love the dad jokes. Your answer is 7. You know, heptagons are also called septagons, but septagons hate to be called heptagons. But let septagons be heptagons and move on to the next question. I don't even know what that means. I really don't. Number 5. I know what this means. It means that you're one step closer to our prize question rounds. Number 5. Which of the following sitcoms did Lucille Ball star in? I Love Lucy, How I Met Your Mother, or Seinfeld? Lucille Desiree Ball was an American actress, comedian, model, film studio executive, and producer, and she starred in your answer, and that answer is I Love Lucy. We all love Lucy. I Love Lucy was such an amazing show. It could still be caught daily on cable if you know where to look. It ran for 6 seasons and has been beloved ever since. You know what else is beloved? Our prize questions! All right, before we start our prize question rounds, a few shout outs here. Meerkat from Steph, Hawaii. Yeah. Alpha Mike John, shout out to wife Shaylin. What's up, Shaylin, from Yo Hubby. And Tyler 2076. What was the advert for Sweet Tarts? Was that an advert for Sweet Tarts? In a way, in a subconscious way. Do you feel like some? If so, we're doing our job. Wink. All right, here we go. You know, safe tweeting can be fun. I'd love to hear from you via my Twitter handle at @CashShow_trivia, at @CashShow_trivia / Raphael. No trivia there, just _ Raphael. All right, there's just so many handles out there. Number 6, this is our first prize question. It is worth $150. We have over 55,000 still in the game. Good luck. Which character first sings I Am 16 going on 17 in the musical The Sound of Music? Maria, Louisa, or Liesel? I am 16 going on 17. I know that I'm naive. I was just singing that. Is that actually from the movie? That's a coincidence. The answer is Liesel. If you got it right, congratulations. Is it just me? Or is Liesel Von Trapp weirdly in love with her dad? I mean, I get it. Yeah, look, Christopher Plummer in his prime, but at the end of the day, it was her daddy, and those issues prompted her to allow a 17-year-old Nazi to take care of her. Kind of awkward. So is this. Apparently, not a lot of people know The Sound of Music. Comfort Cat is here to comfort you. Hopefully, it's doing its job. Thank you, Comfort Cat, once again, taking one for the team. Moving on, for the people that are surviving, over 20,000 still in the game, just under 49,000. Hanging out, learning something, meeting people in the comments section. Number 7 goes like this. Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech features numerous examples of which literary technique? Epigraph, alliteration, or anaphora? It reminds me of an old speech that I often do myself. And the answer is right. And the answer is true. And the answer is anaphora. That's your answer. You know, anaphora is a repetition of the first part of a sentence, such as go back to Mississippi, go back to Alabama, go back to South Carolina, as well as the sentence that begins with I have a dream. I have a comfort cat, because once again, for the second question in a row, we lost a lot of people. I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully you feel comforted on some level. I don't want to check Twitter. Number 8, this is worth $150. Now we have less than 6,000 in the game. You can see how quickly this happens. Number 8, what is Declan Patrick McManus' stage name? Johnny Cash, Boy George, or Elvis Costello? The prize pot for tonight's game, $3,000. A lot at stake. You know, if you got a first name like Declan, there's really a lot of names that aren't much cooler than that, except for, of course, this one, your answer, Elvis Costello. What a cool stage name. Declan Patrick McManus, better known as Elvis Costello, is an English musician, singer-songwriter, and record producer. He began his career as part of the London pub rock scene in the early 1970s. Very cool. Moving on to question number 9. Here we go. Who wrote the novel Brother Odd? Dr. Seuss, Tom Clancy, or Dean Koontz? Now, if it were Dr. Seuss, the opening lines would be, "My brother Todd is kind of odd." If it were Tom Clancy, it'd be, "Sergeant Odd was the best damn shot this side of the Iron Curtain." And your answer is Dean Koontz. For all the people that got that right, you're moving on to our next question. That is question number 10, but published in 2006. Brother Odd is the third book of the Odd Thomas series by Dean Koontz. If you were paying attention, now here's a little segue. If you were paying attention to our clue yesterday, this question will start to make a lot of sense. So hopefully you remembered, we like to give clues to the next game. Hopefully you remember this clue. It'll be helpful right now. Number 10. What actress once slept in a glass box in 2013 as an installation in the Museum of Modern Art? Helena Bonham Carter, Tilda Swinton, or Mia Wasikowska? Okay, but for real, come on, performance art only exists so the people who saw it can brag to their friends over cocktails about what they saw. That's the only reason it exists. But your answer is Tilda Swinton. Now, Swinton is an incredibly talented and beautiful woman, but she also really does look like a space alien. Can we see a photo? Yanni, can you put that up on the screen? This is a real photo of Miss Tilda Swinton. I mean, the elongated neck, the ashy skin. It was like E.T. when it was sick, but that's okay. We'll cure it. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'd imagine a person would look like who slept in a glass box. All right, here's number 11. Moving on. This is worth $450. We have less than 1,600 left in the game. What a tough round this was. Here we go. Artist Georgia O'Keeffe was married to which famous photographer? Ansel Adams, Alfred Stieglitz, or Edward Weston? Now, you know Georgia O'Keeffe's work if you saw it. Her most famous stuff are the flowers that look like things, even though she herself said they aren't. We know they are. Yeah. The answer is Alfred Stieglitz is your answer. So yeah, while her most well-known works are faded to adorn the walls of certain medical offices for a lifetime, Georgia O'Keeffe was also a prolific landscape artist. No word yet on what those were supposed to be. Now remember, we are live again this evening, and of course we still have our pre-recorded shows throughout the day, every day. Get ready. It is time for our final round. DP1324, love you, Comfort Cat. Comfort Cat loves you too. AJ7719, I wish I was in the game, but I'm not. You can try again in about an hour and a half. We will be back for you. You can play as many times as you can get a hold of us, because that's how it is. Unlimited play, unlimited winnings. This is worth $1,553. We have less than 1,200 left in the game, scrapping for part of that $3,000 prize. Here we go, number 12. What is the scientific name for Georgia's state flower? Rosa livagata, Calmeda latifolia, or Solidago gigantea? Also known as the Cherokee rose, this flower is native to the South Pacific region of the world, and that means that your answer is Rosa livagata. If you got that right, you have won the game. Congratulations. Scientific names are so obscure and difficult to remember, like the scientific names for bison or gorilla. But you know what? You probably use some of that scientific whiz-kidding to get past all 12 questions. And there's our prize distribution chart right there on the screen. You can see exactly how the game breaks down financially. We're all about being upfront, showing you all the numbers here on the Cash Show. It's important so you guys know how to strategize for your next go-round, which again is going to be in about an hour and a half. I'm looking forward to our next game this Monday evening. And there are our proud winners. 915 of them taking home just shy, a penny shy of $2.50. $2.49 to be exact. Congratulations to all our winners. You can come back and play again. And if you want to win, you didn't win this round, you have another chance coming up during our 6:30 Western time or Pacific time game. Join in on time. That's real cash deposited into your PayPal. Invite your family and friends to get extra lives. Connect your Facebook account to eliminate wrong answers. Turn on those push notifications. Update your app. And don't forget, at the end of our next game tonight, Lucky Spin is back. Until then, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye, guys.